Hi, I'm Jen from Tea Leaves and Tweed, and welcome to another tea tasting. Today I'm going to be tasting the mystery tea from the February subscription box from Mountain Stream Teas. I got this tea along with the coffee and tea tasting that I posted recently on my Tasting Tuesday, and I thought it would be fun to film my tasting of this mystery tea. So I know that it's an oolong, and I know that it is from Mountain Stream Teas, so it's from Taiwan. And other than that, I'm going in blind, and let's see how it goes. So I'm brewing in gawan. I have my porcelain gawan here, and I'm just going to warm my gawan with some hot water. This is water at 99 degrees C. And while that's warming up, let's take a look at our tea leaves. So here we have our leaves, and you can see that it's a greener oolong. They're ball rolled. They're not ball rolled super tightly. And you can see that you can definitely still see some green. It's a darker olive with some lighter bits. So that's interesting. So this might be a lighter oolong. So now that we've warmed our gawan, we can empty the water out, and I have 6 grams of leaves for this 120 milliliter gawan. I'm gonna leave those in there to warm, and then I can warm my cup. And we'll just discard that water. Okay. And now we can smell our dry leaf. Ooh, it smells like oolong. It's a very creamy smell. I can smell the greenness. Not super floral. If it is floral, it's more of a green floral. But it definitely smells very kind of like sweet and creamy. So, the brewing instructions do not recommend a rinse. They recommend your first steeping be for 30 seconds. So we'll add our water, and we'll time that for 30 seconds. So now it's been about 30 seconds. We can strain our tea out. And now my favorite part, smelling the gawan lid. Oh, there's some leaves stuck to it. It almost smells like a Taiwan. It's very green. It's got that cooked kale look to it that I get from lighter oolongs when I look at the leaves. Definitely kind of that cooked green vegetable, cooked greens smell. It smells a little more like collards than like kale though. That smells yummy. And maybe like buttered. So now the liquor is a light, kind of slightly greenish yellow color. Here. It's definitely more fragrant. It doesn't have as green a scent, a leafy scent as the leaves did. It smells a little creamy, a little nutty almost. It's got a very smooth, almost slippery mouthfeel to it. A little minerally. I wonder if this was grown on a mountain. But it's like that minerals in green vegetables flavor. Yeah, there's a very slight kind of milky or creamy aftertaste, but it's very green and very like vegetable minerally. Absolutely no bitterness at all. There's a very, very slight brightness in the back. It's like actually right on the tip of my tongue, the tip of my tongue, but like feels like it's in the background. So now I've finished my tea. Not a lot of cup aroma. Let's do a second steeping. So they recommend taking the second steeping for 45 seconds. So we'll time that for 45 seconds. Looks very pretty against the porcelain. I love this white porcelain Gowon. So now it's been 45 seconds. Steeping with boiling water for longer steeping times makes it a little harder to use the Gowon. It's one of the reasons I really like clay teapots for my oolongs. A little floral coming out. This might be a little bit more kale-y. Still smells like spinach and collards on the leaves themselves, but the lid has a bit of floral to it. Liquor is roughly the same color. That smells ever so slightly like cannabis, which is a flavor and aroma note that I get from Oolong, but it's very, very faint. Oh, the mouthfeel is even richer. It's like thick, but like a thick thing, not like a thick liquid. It's there. It's very there in your mouth. It almost has like a milky mouthfeel. But it's very still vegetal. A little bit of floral now, retronasally. Let's do a slurp. Oh yeah, that brightens it up a bit, brings out some of the floral, but it's that, I don't know if you've ever noticed how red kale has an almost floral aroma and flavor to it compared to green or the dinosaur kale. And it almost has that kind of red kale floralness to it. A little more cup aroma. A bit of floral to it. Orchid. It's not a really funky, jasmine-y, sweet floral. It's a green floral though. Okay, one more steeping and then we'll guess. So this steeping wants to go for a full minute. These leaves have really expanded. Wow. Those are really gorgeous. Okay, it's been about a minute. Let's see if my hands are big enough to do this hold. I see Misha on Path of Cha holding his Gowon like this all the time. And it's so cool, but I always feel like I'm gonna drop it because my hands aren't quite big enough. They're pretty big though. More of that floral, more of that Te Guanyin floral scent. More vegetables on the liquor. Tiny, tiny, tiny bit of astringency on this one, just on the very tip of my tongue. I get a little tingle. Slightly lighter mouthfeel, slightly drier mouthfeel. It's a little less kind of like syrupy and juicy. I'm gonna say I think that this is an unoxidized or very lightly oxidized, unroasted oolong. Probably either a Taiwan yin cultivar or possibly something like a Jinshuan, and that I think it was grown on a mountain. So let's see how I did. Just a note, if you don't want to know what the mystery tea for February is, now is the point where you'd probably want to turn off the video. So let's open our answer. This is a Taiwanese Wu Yi Oolong. Oh, that's interesting. It is from Wu Yi, so it's not an Anshi or a Taiguanyin Oolong. They say that it should have tasting notes of vegetal, cream, and a sweet peach aftertaste. I didn't quite get the peach, but I will say that peaches to me are a very floral tasting fruit. So that like sweet orchid or floral flavor could be what other people would think is a peach. So this was a fun experiment. I'm almost tempted to get another subscription box just to get another mystery oolong. So perhaps I will do some more blind tastings on this channel. Let me know in the comments if you'd like to see more blind tastings. So thank you for joining me for this tea tasting. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope I see you again sometime. Bye.